So good afternoon everybody, myself Acharya Vishvendra, and today I'm going to discuss one of the chapter of ABA, which is optimal performance. So as the figure over here suggests here, optimal performance means the peak performance, optimally utilizing your energy and time, or more effectively your brain, mind and the body itself. So that is the optimal performance. So now the question comes, why optimal performance? So generally somebody has well said that work speaks better than words. So in today's world, everybody is capable of speaking to you in a certain mesmerizing way. So you can't judge a person by his words or what he say. He can be judged only by the work that he has done, and work is more effective than words. So everybody can be judged by the work that he has done. The quality of work that he has done is brings a certain credit to the person itself. So you need to undergo performance. You want it or you don't want it. Life is a continuous process. It's an performance oriented, you can say, the game. Everybody is with you if you are able to give the performance. It may be the family members, the friends, or society, or anybody. Until and unless you are giving performance, so things are in favor of you. But the moment your performance declines, then everything gets changed. Maybe the way your family member treats you, your friend treats you, society treats you. So life is about the performance itself. So make sure that if you want to enjoy life, you want to earn name, fame and money, then only thing is you need to undergo performance, or the optimal performance more specifically. So here is a statement of Mr. Narayana Murthy that 80% of the Indian youth are not trained for any job. So this is the source code from where I have taken this thing, and it's a well-known fact. If you see the placement statistics over years these days, even in reputed institutions like IITs or NITs, the minimum package is around 4 as per the media reports. And there is a declination in the quality of youth. So that certainly explains that youth are not compatible as per the challenges of present and the future. So you need to learn the art of optimal performance if you want to survive in this struggling world where everything is dynamic and changing. In upcoming years, AI will replace 90% of the jobs. So you need to train yourself on the advanced skills which AI can't do. And that is, and that deals with emotional conflicts, or the ability to decide emotionally, keep things emotional, because human life is nothing but it involves certain emotional things. So if you are able to manage your emotions, then certainly you are at the upper hand. So next is, there is a theory which is called as Bjerk's-Dodson theory. It says that your performance is maximum when the arousal or the stress is at a certain frequency, or the optimal stress level. Only then your performance is maximum. So you perform maximum, you undergo optimal performance when you operate at that resonant frequency. So know your resonant frequency, know the optimal stress level which you can bear out, and try to be within the 5% of that optimal stress. So if you are within the 5% plus minus range of that optimal stress, certainly you will undergo the optimal performance. So that is also being proved by this theory, or the graphical analysis of the theory, as you can see over here. There is another theory of resonance in AC circuit. For example, take a circuit, RLC series circuit. So if we apply an AC source of variable frequency, then we see that there is a sharp peak as given over here at a certain specific frequency of the external source, and this frequency is equal to the natural frequency of oscillation of the system, and this frequency is called the resonant frequency of the circuit, meaning that if you operate an RLC series circuit at the resonant frequency, then current in the circuit will be maximum and power given by the circuit will be maximum. So in another example, if you see the effect of damping or the resistance, you can see that lesser is the damping, more is the amplitude, or more is the current. Similarly, you can feel within yourself that when you want to achieve something, you start working on something, then there is one thing which is positive energy, another thing is negative energy or the resistance. So when you start working on something, then the negative energy or the resistance brings your amplitude down, They may be negative emotions, maybe hatred, maybe anxiety, depression, or any negative feeling, but they just declines your amplitude or the the power that you can create, the impact that you can create. Larger the resistance, lesser will be the amplitude. So that simply explains the concept of resonance. And here is the derivation of resonant frequency, which is 1 by 2 pi root LC, which is called the resonance frequency of RLC circuit. Now, what is its connection to the human brain? The connection is that neurons flow in the very same way in human brain as current flows in an electrical circuit. So there is an analogy between AC circuit and the flow of neurons in a human body, in a human brain itself. So if we observe things more clearly, then it's a central nervous system, which is and the peripheral nervous system, which is the two parts of the nervous system, and it flows in the brain. And here is the schematic diagram of the information flow through the neurons. So you see, this is the nucleus of the nerve cell, and here is how neuron gets transmitted. So here is the dendrites collect electrical signals. It sends it to the cell body, and through the axon it passes electrical signals for another cell, another neural cell. So this is information flow in neurons. Now similarly, here is the schematic diagrams of how your brain coordinates when it's under different processes. So its impact of membrane polarization and synaptic efficiency, network activity and cognition and behavior. So it's analysis of the brain of a particular person, and here are the statistics for that. So it's the data is from an experiment which was done on human brains to analyze them, to study them for effective you can say that developing effective models of dealing with emotional challenges. So this is how things are gonna work. So we can say that as neurons flow in the human brain, it follows the same pattern as that of current in an electrical circuit. So if current is maximum at a resonant frequency, isn't the flow of neurons, isn't the pattern formed by the neurons, isn't the impact of those neurons maximum at a certain frequency? And that certainly is your natural frequency of oscillation or the resonant frequency. So if you want to achieve, if you want to maximize your efforts, maximize your output, make sure that your mind and brain coordinates at a frequency which is near to your natural frequency of oscillation. I hope it works for you. Thank you and have a nice day.